period was a little bit late, but I was like, it's going to come any day now. But now it's literally been so long.
Mummy's going to do a pregnancy test. Then you're going to find out if you've got a brother or sister.
It's going to be new for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be new, like, a little chapter in our lives. Okay, so I'll see you in like 5 minutes.
You ready for this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah?
Little Karma's in on it as well, aren't you?
Ready, Carm?
Yeah, you're the only one who knows our secret.
What's good, Fizz fam?
What's
Welcome
good?
back to the videos. It feels like this only happened like yesterday, didn't it?
What, when we did one of these types of videos?
Yeah.
I know, I was thinking
Feels
that when I put my
really-
makeup on.
I wasn't even sure whether we'd ever make a video like this again.
Yeah.
Obviously, we weren't exactly sure what was going to happen.
No, I
were we?
know. So the girls, Mia and Sienna, they don't know what's going on. They're at the pool at the moment, so they're outside having fun. So we've managed to sneak some time in, haven't we, to make this video.
Yeah.
So basically, over a month ago, I think it was before Ramadan, because we're here in Dubai at the moment, and I'm glad Ramadan happened as well, because it's like kind of giving me a bit of a point of when maybe this maybe have happened.
Something you can remember, like to put a
a time
semi-date to it. Yeah.
So over a month ago, me and Darren decided, or what you said, undecided, that we should try for a baby. You said
Well, no. Basically, we didn't decide we were going to try for a baby. We decided we were going to not actively not try for a baby.
Yeah.
So as in, we weren't going to put any pressure, because previously when we tried for a baby, I thought, I mean, basically I'm pretty optimistic, and I think that, you know, what you focus on you get. So when we tried for a baby before,
with Karma.
And we used all the apps, and we were like looking when is like the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, I was testing my temperature and recording it.
all that sort of stuff.
Went
and then
crazy.
I was like, right, obviously we will conceive
straight away.
first month.
Yes.
And we didn't.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
I cried, didn't I?
oh right, that's odd. You know, we've done everything by the book. We you know, followed this app telling you when to do it and blah, blah,
We felt like
blah.
we're relatively healthy.
And then I think
everything.
it was month 2, then we still hadn't conceived.
Yeah, my period came again.
Yeah, and then month 3 we did, which was amazing.
But those months felt like forever.
Yeah.
So any mums or dads who are out there trying for a baby and each month goes by, it feels like an eternity. It was the most stressful thing we've ever done, to be honest, was trying and planning for a baby. And
when you
3 months isn't even that long.
No, it's
relatively.
nothing when you look back. But when you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and then you start thinking like, I don't know, you're doing something wrong, or am I healthy enough, or you know,
is it not for us? It's not meant to be.
Is it because we're not getting enough? Basically, yeah, it probably was because we weren't getting enough sleep. But is it because we're not getting enough sleep? You know, are we eating right, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Which, we were getting like 5 hours sleep a night, which was ridiculous.
So basically, after we found out we were having Karma, I said to Dan, we're never going to try for a baby again. That was really horrible. It put pressure on our relationship as well.
Yeah.
It just felt really weird. So this time round, we decided that we were going to not actively try not to get pregnant, if that makes sense.
Let nature run its course.
So we're going to do it in a really casual way, and when it happens, it will happen. And you know, we're not going to look at dates or anything. We're just going to do it in a really relaxed way, so then there's no pressure on us.
You're doing your telephone impression.
We also decided not to tell anybody that we were going to try, so that's an important part, because once you tell people, then you feel even more pressurised, because you feel like everyone's like watching the calendar. So it's our little secret. So I said to Darren, don't, because we were like, is this the right decision though? I said we should do it now, we should start, you know, trying for a baby. But I said, don't worry, it probably won't happen straight away anyway. It'll probably be in a couple of months, or maybe even longer than that. So it's not like I'm going to get pregnant straight away. And
just because last time we've done it where it's like, right, here's the exact window, and here's the temperature, and here's the type of candle you have to have a light, and stuff like that. But this time it's just like, right, okay, whatever, just go with the flow, and then whatever happens, happens. And so you would assume that it would take longer than, you know, trying to follow all these apps and that type of thing.
Yeah, because I wasn't even plotting when my most fertile day was, because you can roughly work it out, but I just didn't have a clue.
No.
So what's happened is then, because I thought I wasn't going to get pregnant the first time.
For a while.
Time,
yeah, it was just going to be a surprise.
I feel like my period was a little bit late, but I was like, it's going to come any day now. But now it's literally been so long that I'm like, I think I am definitely pregnant.
It's not just it's been so long, you've even been like feeling unwell in the mornings.
Well, it was about over a week ago, before we moved into this place, I had a bloated stomach, and I was like, right, I'm about to come on my period. I also had like acne all come out of my chin, like hormonal acne. I was like, right, I'm definitely going to come on. But then every day I woke up and the bloating hasn't gone, and I keep getting spots on my face, and I'm like, right, something's
And
up.
the other thing you said is that you normally love drinking water, but you now hate water.
Yeah.
What, I don't know why human bodies do this.
Yeah, I can't drink water anymore. I'm so thirsty, but when I drink it just feels really horrible.
Yeah. So is this all like psychosomatic, and is Georgie going crazy and imagining it, or are you actually pregnant?
Also, there has been another thing that I have done, right? So, was it when we've moved? I think it was when we've moved, since we've been in the last week. I did actually go out and I popped into the chemist and I picked up a really cheap pack of pregnancy test sticks. I'll go and show you. Okay, so I got these and I quickly snuck into the toilet with Sienna and she didn't know I was doing this, and I quickly weed on it. But what happened was the red line, which says that the test has worked, didn't come up, let alone a second line. So if you get 2 lines, it means you're pregnant. So I quickly popped it in my bag and I just walked home and I said, right, I shouldn't have been so impatient and done it in the public toilet. I should have waited till I got home. It's my own fault. And when I got home, then I looked in my bag and pulled it out, and then there was 2 red lines in there, but they're really, really faint. And because I did the test not properly, I'm not sure if it's going to be right, but I have a feeling it may have been correct. So what we've done is we've waited for a little while now, haven't we?
Yeah.
And because I'm feeling like the last few days, I felt so pregnant, like I felt sick, my taste buds have changed. I wake up in the morning and I feel really like not my normal self. To be honest, I feel quite like groggy and ill, don't I?
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've gone and bought a pregnancy test, a more like expensive one, a really accurate one, which not only tells you if you're pregnant or not by saying pregnant, not pregnant, it also tells you how far gone you are. So I don't even know how far gone I am, if I am either, because I don't even know when my last period was.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that today and finding out whether 100% I am, and also how far along I am.
Presumably 100%.
Yeah, I hope so.
Unless the sticks can get it wrong, can they?
I feel like it.
I mean, considering
very, very rarely.
If the last one did say you were, then I'd say if you then try a second one, it says you are. It's pretty. And with how you're acting lately.
Yeah. And because I'm breastfeeding at the moment, I've just had a baby, like other symptoms and signs, like when your boobs hurt and ache, I can't really tell.
Yeah.
I'm breastfeeding as well, and I've just had a baby, so this is a new experience for me, because we normally have like a 7-year gap between each pregnancy.
Come on, let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to go and do it then. Sorry for going on too long.
You ready, mate? Mummy's going to do a pregnancy test.
Right, okay, here it is.
Then you're going to find out if you've got a brother or sister.
So the other one I threw in the bin, so I can't show you that because I didn't want anyone to find out, but this is the one I'm going to take. It's a digital one. Okay, so I'll see you in like 5 minutes.
Okay. Do you want a brother or sister? Yeah? That's what we really wanted for you to have a little friend to play with. Someone similar age to you. Can you hear Mum going for a wee? That's a pretty heavy duty sounding wee. Yeah.
I've been holding it for ages.
She's been holding it in, ready to do the test. It's exciting. Imagine if there's a little one of you running around. It's going to be crazy, isn't it?
So, it's just said I'm pregnant.
Straight away.
Well, the timer was going, the flashing line that said pregnant. Right, so I definitely am, but now how far I am.
Oh, it's going to say that?
Yeah, I say, and then you've got to wait. Right, so definitely am. Okay, so I'm not making it up in my head. It's not psychosomatic. But now it's trying to work out how far I am, so then that can let us know when conception happened. I really want to find
it's got a timer.
Yeah, it's letting us know it's working.
It's doing its calculations.
It's 92% accurate. It's saying that for the conception indicator.
Okay.
So the pregnancy is certain.
Definite.
Yeah, but apparently this is just as good as if you have
Can you believe this, guys? It's like really exciting but terrifying at the same time.
I know.
Basically, the thing which has really prompted this in us, number one, like, you're never getting any younger, and I know that, like, we just feel so grateful that we're creating our own family, because actually, you know, Georgie and I don't really have much of a family, and so we've literally created our own little mini family, which just every day fills us with absolute, like, just immense gratitude and joy. But then I just think it will just be so amazing, like, we've discussed it so much. You can have a little sidekick. You can have a sidekick. How cool is that going to be? Right, so it's still
working it out.
Still doing it.
Right.
3+. What does that mean? What does that mean?
So 3+ means I'm over well, 3 weeks plus pregnant, I guess.
Oh, 3+. You conceived more than 3 weeks ago. Okay.
Okay. Well,
so that would be why you're getting all the symptoms then, wouldn't it?
So does that mean that I'm like...
Well, you don't...
Like 3 weeks?
No, you don't know. Oh. It just says 3+.
Okay then.
This is what's so crazy. So basically, when we said, right, okay, let's stop like actively not trying to get pregnant, you literally conceived straight away.
Wow.
Straight away.
That's crazy. Like literally. So I feel like when we did it with Karma, didn't it say like 5 weeks or 4 weeks?
I honestly can't remember.
I can't remember either. We're gonna have to go back and watch that video. Like go back and watch that video if it's done as well. But I need to like, I feel like I'm early on in it then.
Well, it's real life now though.
Yeah, so.
I mean, to be honest, we basically knew anyway, just from the symptoms. I don't know, I guess like your body can create symptoms like just from your mind, but this one felt. And then with the other test you did, which then kind of said that you were. And weirdly enough, Darren has started having phantom pregnancy symptoms again. Tell them. Right. I don't even want to tell you because I know it sounds so stupid, but yeah, basically, I've been waking up. I'm like, I haven't eaten anything. Yeah, like I've been awake for 2 hours, haven't had breakfast yet. And I'm like, what is going on? My stomach is just massive. And then she's like, you're getting phantom pregnancy again. Which I don't know. I don't know whether I am. Something's made me really bloated. I don't know if it's that. So some of you guys were like, in some of the videos you noticed that I looked a bit pregnant, and that is not actually like a baby bump. So don't worry, it's not how big the baby is. It's just like bloating, what you get in the beginning. Like all your hormones go all weird. So, and because I've just had a baby as well, my stomach may just literally, like you know how big it was last time. Because the muscles haven't gone back properly yet, it's probably going to be like massive. Yeah. Oh man. Wow, this is going to be weird. When everyone thought it was twins. Yeah, it's going to look like triplets. Yeah. Wow, there's going to be another one of you. Another one. I'm not taking it in properly. It's going to be so fun. I'm not taking it in properly. Like I'm aware what's just happened, but at the same time I'm doing that thing where you feel like this is not really happening. No, I completely. It's so I feel the same way. Basically, it's just because things have happened. I mean, our life is always on fast forward anyway, but as you know, we've kind of set up base here now because we do want to ease off a little bit. We've done a lot in a very short space of time. But I think the reason that this kind of doesn't feel real is just because of all the things that we've crammed in the last few months. Yeah, like we have literally. But then now, like we've literally just absolutely manifested our dreams, and things could, like the reason that it barely feels real is just because it's like, how can this have happened? I feel so good. I feel so blessed right now. This is happening to us. For definite. Okay, so. For definite. But now I've got to enter a new terrain of pregnancy. One, being a breastfeeding pregnant mom. A mom. And looking after another baby, and secondly in another country, a foreign country like in Dubai. Yeah. So there's going to be two like new little challenges or adventures that I've now got because I'm not in my home country. It's going to be very hot. Very hot. You know, your first like 3 or 4 months. Yeah. And then it's going to cool down after that. Yeah, but I said that it might be nice if I have morning sickness and stuff when it's really hot. And you're potentially going to have to breastfeed 2 babies at once. I know, oh my goodness, have any of you got any tips on this? How does that work when you're out and about? What do you do if you're in a restaurant? Basically you can't go out anymore. No. I reckon Karma as she grows up, like when the baby's born, she's not going to be like that needy with milk. It may only be like a little milk feed in the morning and before bed. Yeah. You're just going to be chomping down on all that food, aren't you? She might not know what's going on, and she might get a bit jealous when the baby's born. She might be like, why is mummy not like holding me? So it's going to be new for us, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to be a new like a little chapter in our lives, completely different. Because obviously Mia and Sienna, when Sienna was born, Mia was like 6 or 7 years old, like quite independent and not a toddler. And the same with Sienna. When Karma was born, she like was able to understand, but Karma won't know what's going on. So she may get feelings which are maybe a bit jealous, or I don't know, like insecure. Maybe. I don't know, we're gonna have a lot of new things to have to adapt to and figure out, but like, I think this is it for us now. This is like the tribe that we wanted to create. This is our nice little family unit. It could be a boy as well. It could be a boy. But honestly, I'm not bothered. I just feel amazing and just, like you said, blessed. So you know what we need to do now? What? We need to tell and surprise Mia and Sienna
That's if
Hello. Hello.
That's if you don't
Hello.
give away. Don't tell them, Carla. Don't tell them. We're going to keep them surprised. What we should do is, like, girls, we want to have a word with you. Sit down. Got something really important to tell you. Make them sit down or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Both of our phones are ringing, by the way. Right, that was actually a phone call from one of the furniture delivery places, which is bringing around more stuff. So we're going to go deal with that, and then when the girls come back from the pool, we're going to be telling them that they've got a brother or sister on the way. So we're going to leave it there. Come back for the next one. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.